This is the story of Jesus, that he has the power to awaken the dead, so don't be afraid, Jesus is alive. Jesus then delays his departure for 2 days. The disciples are afraid of returning to Judea, but Jesus says, "Our friend Lazarus is asleep, but I am going to awaken him." When the apostles misunderstand, he clarifies, "Lazarus is dead, and for your sake, I am glad I was not there, so that you may believe." When they arrive in Bethany, Lazarus has been dead and buried for 4 days. Before they enter the town, Martha, Lazarus' sister, comes to meet Jesus and tells him, "If you had been here, my brother would not have died." Jesus assures Martha that her brother will rise again and states, "I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me will live, even though he dies, and whoever lives and believes in me will never die." Do you believe this? Martha's affirmation that she does indeed believe, "Yes, Lord. I believe that you are the Messiah, the Son of God, who is to come into the world," is only the second time, after Nathanael, that someone declares Jesus as Son of God, and the first time someone equates him as Messiah and Son of God together. The only other time this happens in the entire Gospel is in the explanation the author of the Gospel gives for writing his Gospel at the very end. Upon entering the village, Jesus is met by Mary and the people who have come to console her. Upon seeing their grief and weeping, Jesus is deeply moved. Then, after asking where he was buried, the shortest verse in the 4 Gospels, and the entire Bible is found, Jesus wept. After that, Jesus asks for the stone of the grave to be removed, but Martha interjects that there will be a smell. To which Jesus responds, "Did I not tell you that if you believed, you would see the glory of God?" So they took away the stone. Then Jesus looked up and said, "Father, I thank you that you have heard me. I knew that you always hear me, but I said this for the benefit of the people standing here, that they may believe that you sent me." When he had said this, Jesus called in a loud voice, "Lazarus, come out." The dead man came out, his hands and feet wrapped with strips of linen and a cloth around his face. Jesus said to them, "Take off the grave clothes and let him go."